What does it really mean to be a woman in 2025? My goal with this series is to uplift women in today's world by sharing real stories behind the illusion of social media and status. This is a space for honesty, for open conversations with women who are brave enough to speak their truth. Maybe your story is one you want to keep close, but still want to help other women navigate the same crossroads. In today's episode, I sit down with a woman who wanted to share her story but remain anonymous. She's a mother of two, working in finance, navigating marriage, motherhood, and her husband's battle with addiction. Here, we talk about the struggles, the lessons, and the resilience it takes to be a woman today. Because we don't have to do it all by ourselves. We can do it together by being honest, vulnerable, and real.
My name is Harris, and I am a married mother of two. So currently I am working in finance. I studied in business administration at Algonquin College, and I majored in human resources after attempting an accounting career.
So would you say that your job's more functional or fulfilling?
I would say both. Right now, the work-life balance is really great.
I would imagine my next question probably answers itself a bit, but is it aligning with what you're passionate about?
Honestly, I don't feel like I have much time to think about passion in a career. It's more so having a career because I have to, while maintaining like family life, young kids and whatnot. I see it as further in my life, when my kids are grown, maybe I'll have time to think more about my passion. This position I'm in now was quite a big learning curve. I started this position, and during that time, my husband was struggling a lot. I started that position, and 2 weeks later, he left for treatment.
Did you know that he was leaving for treatment? How did that roll out for you? Like, was it a sudden thing? Like, and what was the treatment for?
I guess I'll rewind a bit. I mean, I always knew there were some issues with addiction. I think he would drink in a way that I wasn't used to seeing. So yeah, when that came forward, I asked him, like, do you need help? He said yes. I have a really close friend to me who also struggled with addiction. And I think she was newly sober, like maybe 5 months. And she came over, spoke to him about treatment, recommended a great therapist who he went and saw immediately. And she said, yeah, I think you should seek treatment. And so within a week or two, he's going for a month. And I had both kids, brain overload.
Yeah.
Just taking in what's happening in my personal life, but also like trying to learn finance.
Working with new people, having a new boss, trying to get through that without letting them know that, like, hey.
One of my colleagues I'm closer with, and now she knows, and she's, I wish you would have told me, because we could have figured something out, that would have made it easier for you. But I'd already faced, I guess, discrimination in the workplace as a woman, and I didn't want like another, oh, well, you just started here and you're already asking, like, can I work from home for the summer, So I pushed through it.
What was the normal day for you like before, like, he went for treatment and got better? Like, were you carrying most of the load?
I think so. I think he would agree with that too, actually, now looking back. Just little things too, where I wanted to go run some errands, and I keep him in charge of putting the kids to bed, but then it'd be like 8 p.m. and they're not in bed, and he was sleeping, not the kids. Same with like meal planning and groceries and just basically anything inside the home. If I asked, maybe he would help. But yeah, at that time, it was a lot of weight for me, for sure. It makes you resentful, for sure. And I guess I questioned, like, are other relationships like this? Mm-hmm. Like, I see tons of other couples where their husbands drink. Like, are they like this too? And sadly, yeah, it is like that for a lot of women. It's mentally taxing on you, for sure. Yeah. I'm the default parent, Mm-hmm. Yeah. You get to go out every night and drink with the neighbors, or go socialize here, go snowboarding, do this. And I'm expected to be here. So it definitely made me resentful, but I kind of like gave myself the mindset that I won't be the one that has regrets when it comes to like being home with your kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were some nights, you wake up. And again, I hear this with many women with partners who like to drink even socially. You wake up, your husband's not home. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Where is he?
For you to have the patience to wait for him to get right, has that been tough?
Yeah. I mean, I guess too, like a lot of people think, oh, well, he went to treatment. Like he's better. And I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I think it's just like tough because a lot of people think, oh, well, he went to treatment. Like, you should trust him now. But there was years of dishonesty, right?
Yeah.
And addiction comes with lies. So, yeah, it's now I'm trying to like work through that
Yeah.
to rebuild trust.
That's not easy.
No, it's not. They always tell you it takes time.
It's really hard for you to rewind the hurt.
Yeah, and like there are tons of groups out there like Al-Anon and stuff like that. I have not tried that yet. I don't know. I feel like it's intimidating. I just remember even like my husband going to his first meeting, he was so nervous.
Is that AA?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so similar with Al-Anon. I'm thinking like, oh, what if I see people I know? Anyways, so that is a support that I can look into, but I have to remember that I have to work on myself because that's the only thing you really do have control of in the situation is being okay with either outcome because recovery is not linear and there's going to be slips and there's going to be hurdles. So, yeah.
Do you find that you have patience for those slips and hurdles?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Since there's been improvement since he went to therapy, do you find that you've rebuilt yourself in a different way?
I think now it's less anxiety for sure because when you're married, have a family with someone who has this incurable, disease, it's a temporary, it's the chances of relapse is 70%, right? So I've I'm trying to learn to be okay with either outcome and doing things like therapy and working on myself and just being more confident in myself has helped a lot. Even when he was in treatment, it was a huge relief for me because I just felt that my brain was at rest finally, Even my nervous system, like it felt like coming up for air finally. That's when I knew like I can't go back to how I lived before because it's literally sucks the life out of you. And now I just continue to try and work on myself. That's what I can control in this situation. And yeah, it's better than it was. So
And maybe you'll find your passions on your road to recovery.
exactly.
So that's pretty cool. I think you will find your passions on your road to recovery.
Yeah, I think
You'll have
so.
more time to get to know yourself a little better because you're not in survival mode as much, right?
Yeah, and even just recovery, I find extremely interesting. Like I've never struggled with addiction or anything. Just learning about the tools that are out there. There's not very many, and if you want help, you need to pay a big cent for it. So even that, I'm passionate, I guess, a little about. There has to be better options for people who struggle, who want to get help.
It's definitely an issue we have in society.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I just went to my high school reunion and I was thinking, wow, addiction is bad in our generation. Really
Yeah,
bad.
it actually really is. It's crazy. Like even myself, I can't even tell you how many of my friends aren't here anymore. Some of my friends, when I was younger, were so much older than me. And I think about them and I go, I've outlived them already. One of my best girlfriends, I miss her. she was always older than me, and it was always that way. And it's just so weird to think that I'm older than her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't make it. And addictions, it affects everybody. Nobody's free of it, even though society will hide it, you know?
Yeah.
Even though addiction is tough for the person going through the addiction, right? Like obviously they have a lot of underlying issues that led them to that addiction. I find for the partner can be a survivor of the trauma of what it feels like to be with somebody that's going through all of that. I'm curious, do you feel that you've missed out on opportunities?
Yeah, no, I had to be the default parent a lot, and I think at the time I thought that was normal. I thought, well, all of my friends are also working moms and their husbands drink every now and then to socialize, and they still make it to their workout classes here and there. I guess in a sense it did limit me on opportunities I could have done for my own self.
So you missed out on taking care of yourself.
Yeah, like the self-care that is needed with motherhood.
Moving forward now, do you feel that you're experiencing your career a little different than before?
The load is definitely shared way more, which is extremely helpful. There are like opportunities to travel with work that I've never had before. And just knowing that my house is now a safe place where I can trust that the kids are well cared for will make that aspect of my career a lot easier for sure.
And you can expand and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Right? That's opportunities that you can now seize that before, things were just not working out where you had the choice.
Yeah, I would have been a bag of nerves if I had to travel for work before. So
Do you think society's expectation of women have evolved from previous years?
I think it's probably a mix of both. I heard recently, I don't know where I had heard it, but we are like the first generation of women to have to be working moms, full-time working moms. I think that's one thing I didn't realize in my journey to motherhood. I mean, I grew up, my mother was a stay-at-home mom, and I saw her doing all the things. And I try to do the same for my kids, and I just can't. It's impossible. There's not enough hours in the day. And I think we're expected to make the homemade meals and the fresh bread and all the clothes be just so, and hair always maintained, and do all those things. But we're in the house way less. We're expected to work 2 full-time jobs for sure.
Yeah. We're getting exploited.
Well, I could get double pay here.
What do you wish society understood about women?
I wish they understood, like, we can do it all, I think. And I think even my husband sometimes, he's like, I don't understand, like, how do you do it all? Like, how does it, because we have to, Yeah, I wish maybe that it was just more appreciative and more recognized. Yeah, if we're expected to do it all, help us.
What advice would you give to young women today that are just starting out in their career or just starting their families?
For the young women, I would say if you do want kids, wait. I don't think I was extremely young, but I was mid-20s. And I do think I was able to get where I wanted to be in my career before, but it's a lot. The work and being a mother is a lot. So enjoy your life, travel, drink the expensive coffee, like treat yourself, because motherhood comes with sacrifice.
Well, I'm really happy you came, and really great to hear your story. And I hope that your story can resonate with some other women out there that might be struggling, and and they can hear that they're not alone. And also, I'm really happy to hear that things are going so much better for you and your family.
Thank you for having me.